What's going on, people? Before I start this topic, I just want to say to the troll commenters. Now, I spoke on this in the past, right? And I'm not going to speak on it again because it's a waste of time. But there are certain trolls that have been subscribed to me and that have been watching my videos for a while. And they feel because of the fact that they've been supporting my channel, not financially, but they've been watching my videos for a while. They feel they can say like little slick stuff and get away with it, and I'm not supposed to respond, right? Now, if you tell me things like, oh, you're in a sunken place or you're this and you're that, and you make a topic personal by attacking me personally, well, don't get offended when I snap back, because I know how to snap back real quick. Now, there are times I kind of like read stuff and I just like let it go. Most of the time, I let things go. But listen, black females and even black dudes. Now, if you got a demon possessed wig on your head, if your weave is demonically possessed, it's just wild all over your head, looking like The Exorcist. And if you're like overweight and you have a photo or a video of you eating chips or drinking a supersized drink or eating a hamburger, there's no need for you to attack me because I'm going to come back at you quite hard. And when I come back at you quite hard, don't respond like, I've been watching your videos for a while, I'm unsubscribing, you hurt my feelings, I'm offended, when you were the one that drew first blood. All right? Don't expect me to just like, or any YouTuber for that matter, to just sit back and take verbal abuse, because we're not going to do that. Maybe there's some YouTubers out there that may just delete you or don't say nothing. Most of the time I do that. Most of the time I just delete your comment and just block you. And then you're just going to create another channel anyway and come back again, right? Because you have some type of psychological and emotional problem. Okay, there's a problem there, an undiagnosed problem there and maybe it's diagnosed. Maybe you're taking medications or something. I don't know, all right? But I'm just putting it out there. If you're going to come at me wrong, I don't care how long you've been watching my videos. I don't care how long you feel you've been subscribed to my channel, although you donated nothing to the channel. Don't get offended when you attack me and then I snap back at you, because I come back hard, man. I'm not going to look at it that you just said some little bitty thing and then all of a sudden it's like I just attack you just royally wrong, whatever. Don't, because you come at me wrong, I'm going to come back at you and you might cry, because you can't handle it, So if you can't handle the heat, then get out of the kitchen, all right? Because we cooking up in here, all right? So on to the topic. A good friend of mine posted an article on Facebook. And it's an old article. It was dated back in 2017. Okay, so it's been out for a while. And it's an article that was talking about white women that was promoting black products or black items, like you see in the photo here. And they were asking like, so you're telling me they couldn't find any black women to promote Danger Educated Black Woman or Melanin or Black Girl Magic or Angry Black Woman? They couldn't find a black woman to do that? Now, I responded on her page and I said, well, that's smart advertisement, because had they had black women up there promoting black products, black people would not have supported it. So unfortunately, in many cases, black people have to hire white people to promote their items because black people don't buy things unless white people face is on it. So when you put Black Girl Magic on a white woman, then the black community is going to pay attention to that item more. And they're going to say, I like it, it's beautiful, the prices are great. Now, also I have friends that are business owners, and they put a white person in the store to manage it, to bring business into their store, because black people won't support black businesses. Now, before he had a white dude that was running his business, he was in there. He was putting in the work. And black people came in there and wanted things for free or discounted because they're black. And because he's in a black neighborhood. You know, you're in the hood, man, and ain't no money in the hood, man, and you taking black people's money from the hood, right? So he wasn't getting much business. So what he did was he hired a white dude and put the white dude up front. And after he put that white dude up front, black people started supporting him like crazy because they thought the white dude owned the business. They thought the white dude bought the business from the black dude. It's like this McDonald's that's here locally. I've been going to this McDonald's for years, and I never knew that it was owned by a black man. Never knew that, right? Because the management, the majority is white. You know, when you walk into this McDonald's, you see a professionally run McDonald's, and white people are managing it. And so one day I walked in there, and I was talking to the owner. And he told me that he was the owner of this McDonald's. I was floored. I was happy for the brother. I'm like, you know what? I said, that's an extremely smart move you made, man. I said, because, and he said, well, you know, sometimes you got to do that, man, to make money. He said, because unfortunately, black people do not support black people. I know it's not a supermarket, but it's a convenience store or a grocery store that was run by black people. That business was dying. They could not make no money in the black community. And let me help y'all understand something. There are so many so-called black people that have money and that's in business, and they can go anywhere they want to go. But instead, they choose to stay or set up in the black community because everyone else except for the foreigners, the Arabs and the Asians, deserted black people. Don't trust black people, right? So they just like deserted. And a lot of black people that are professionals left the black community, right? Because they don't want to deal with the ratchetness of the black community. They don't want to deal with the problems that come along with it. So they just leave you. So there are a lot of black people that stay in the hood because they love black people and because they want to support black people. They want the community to grow. But then these same people that sacrifice themselves and their businesses are forced to put white people in their business because the same black people that they want to help don't help them. Right? Now, I've always said, especially when this thing came up with the Asians and whatnot, I think that if black people were to support black businesses, pay a little extra money because, and like I mentioned in a video of the past, you take these Arabs and these Asians, man, they set up in the black community and black people support them, so they're able to take that money back into their own communities, and then their own community is supporting them, right? And you wonder why they're able to sell products or give services a lot cheaper than black people can. Well, black people don't have that support, so they have to make up and charge a little bit extra, right? So if you want black businesses to charge or to compete with everyone else, then you got to support them. Pay a little extra, right? Pay a little extra in the beginning, and then when that business start growing and they're able to expand and they're able to start hiring in the black community to run the business, right? Then now they're able to compete, they're able to drop their prices, and now the money stays in the community. But black dollars are going outside of the community faster than it comes to their hands, right? Because black people have a hate and a disgust for themselves. I don't care how many black people talk about pro-blackness and black power and black pride and I love black people and all this other fake love. I don't care. Actions speaks louder than words. It's one thing to say something. It's another to allow your actions to show what you truly feel inside. So you may speak blackness, but your actions is supporting the Asians, the Arabs, and all the other foreigners that come to this country with nothing and are able to grow and excel far beyond you because they're getting your love and your support, and your own people stay below right where they are. So sometimes black people have to hire black or white people to advertise because black people are stuck on white. To many black people, white is the only superior race out there. And they may talk about how they hate white supremacy and white racism, but blacks are supporting and promoting white supremacy. Black people are supporting that. Because in order for black people to sell their black products, they have to put a white face on it. And when they see that white face on it, then black females can identify with that or think they can identify with that because now they're wearing the weave that white women wear. They got the hair laid down like the white women do. So they try to identify with that. Or they're wearing the face lightening cream. So because they lighten it, and just look on YouTube, look on Facebook, and all these females that put up photos of themselves that look white. But then when you scan their photos, you see their real skin tone, dark skin. But they lighten it. And they got the weave hanging in their eyes like white women. So black females can identify with white people, or they think they can identify with white people. And so when they see white females that may have a tan wearing Black Girl Magic or Angry Black Woman, then they're quick to buy that item. Although they're going to complain and say like, well, why couldn't they get a black woman? Because you don't support black women. And I think they get upset not so much as because of the fact that there's a white woman that's wearing Black Girl Magic. It's because of the fact that now psychologically and emotionally, they now realize that I want to buy this item because this white woman is wearing it, but I know that it's a black person's business. So now I'm angry and like, why couldn't a black female model this Black Girl Magic t-shirt and I can just flat out refuse to buy it because another black woman is wearing it? Now you messed up my whole game and I have to buy this t-shirt because I can't resist seeing this white woman that's modeling this Black Girl Magic t-shirt and I like it and I want it, so I'm just going to order it just for the sake of the white woman modeling the t-shirt. So they get mad because a black woman is not the model. So they can just flat out reject it. But because the white woman is wearing the t-shirt, they're now forced to it because now their emotions, their subconscious hatred for themselves, and their desire to support the white race more than they support themselves is now forced against their will to support these white women wearing this shirt. So they're just going to flat out buy it because it's got a white face on it. Although the money could be going back to black women. But if that was a black woman wearing that t-shirt, maybe a couple would buy it, but not too many. But yet they need a white person to do it. So I think this is a smart business move for a lot of black people to put white people or Asians or Arabs up front, let them run your business, right? And you just stay low key in the background, and your dollars will roll in. And then when blacks find out it's owned by you, then they stop supporting you, right? So that's how I feel. I think it's a smart business move. I think many black people should start doing this, man. And it's sad. It's sad and unfortunate because that just goes to show how much hatred black people have for each other. So feedback, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm fearless.